of being beautiful as a woman? Does it really matter to us that much?
But I do believe that being beautiful, it does matter to us. It shouldn't define us, but it does matter.
Because beauty doesn't really come from makeup.
Yeah.
Beauty comes
From inside, yeah.
Beauty comes from what you tell yourself.
Yeah. That whether I am dark-skinned or I am light-skinned, I still am a beautiful. It's a Thursday. It's a Feet Thursday. It's a different one. You know, guys, I can't wait to tell you the secret. The last I wore a weave was in 2018.
Oh, wow.
And today I'm feeling like, can I just do this? Can I just be Gantipela, I am African. Look, guys. I am sure you love my hair. Now I'm African. Yes. Today we're having something very interesting. Very interesting. The role of beauty in our lockdown. And we have someone who is a specialist in making us beautiful. Guys, let's welcome Nobuhle. Yay!
Hello guys!
Hi.
So beautiful!
Yes, we wonder who made it.
Hey. Hello everyone! Hello everyone at home! Hello viewers! It is I.
Tis I.
A beautician.
Beauty enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really, I really just had to do this because nothing phases me. I'm beautiful whether this thing is on, and I'm beautiful when it's not. I'm more beautiful when I'm African. It's all really African beauty. We're going to be talking about just the role of being beautiful as a woman. Yeah. Does it really matter to us that much? Let's hear you, ladies.
I personally, first of all, hi, I'm Sulu, and I'm here to talk about stuff again. I personally think it matters to me. First of all, I'm a very beautiful woman.
Oh, wow. Yes, queen.
About myself,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But looking beautiful, putting on makeup, putting on like my favorite fit, going out, it actually does something psychologically.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a proven fact or not, but it does make me, once you put on makeup and you put your favorite outfit and you go out there, whether you have a meeting, whether you have a rehearsal, for me, in my case, it does make you feel a lot more productive, and a lot more confident.
Yeah.
It's not to say that the confidence is not there when I'm in my pajamas and like eat and I'm ready to go to sleep. But there is something about like putting yourself up together and making sure it's okay.
Grand.
I often joke around and say, people mustn't expect too much out of me. Out of like the 365 days, I have 5 days where I'm absolutely beautiful and I'm stressed to be around if you're a man.
Yeah.
I'm just like mesmerizing.
Yeah.
I take like those 5 days out of the year to be completely mesmerizing.
Yeah.
And it's a joke, but I do believe that being beautiful, it does matter to us. It shouldn't define us, but it does matter.
Yeah.
Because like if you okay, you know how people will joke around and tell you, you don't look pretty today, or you don't, like, it does get to me sometimes. Like I find myself grumpy, moody, just because someone jokingly said, you're not cute today. Even though I know, like me now, when I wake up, listen,
I woke up like this.
when I wake up and I go to the mirror, I'm just there like,
Yeah.
If someone is gonna come to you and say, yes, it's today, I don't understand, you look tired, I'm just there like, oh, okay, okay, maybe I should bath again. maybe I should maybe just throw one eyebrow. Maybe I will, So beauty it doesn't literally mean when you have makeup on and whatnot, you're
beautiful.
Beautiful. But like just knowing Djibouti, guys, fresh skin, fresh whatnot, because beauty doesn't really come from makeup.
Yeah.
Beauty comes from
From inside. Yeah.
Beauty comes from what you tell yourself.
Yeah.
So really, beauty does have like an impact on us and as women, with or without makeup. With or without makeup.
Yeah.
So, funny thing is, a lot of us and a lot of people associate beauty with being made up and glamorous.
Yeah.
There's such a huge difference between glamour and beauty. And when I think I was in standard 9 or something, my mother sent me to a makeup school so I could learn to do my own makeup.
Okay.
She sent me to a modeling school so I could learn how to walk.
In a high heel, hectic.
Yes,
So you were groomed.
I was groomed, and
Wow.
I felt privileged because I mean, my sister was right there, but she didn't. She was doing karate. I was on some, and then she joined me later. I learned it. I knew how to do it. As a result, I have a full makeup bag. My makeup bag is always full. I always know what I need. But I don't necessarily always wear makeup. Because I made a choice even then that makeup was never going to define my beauty.
Yeah.
I had to accept the way I look. There's a lot of things that will fight me in the world, but it's never going to be how I think I look.
Yeah.
So, and that for me is very important. I try to put that same thought into my girls' minds to say you are beautiful. Until such time that I received how beautiful I was, I really just battled with self-confidence.
Yeah.
Now, if we're gonna do the show without makeup, I will come.
You're ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Because I really just believe what God gave me must be beautiful.
Yeah. No, it's a very interesting topic. It's so interesting to the point that, this that I just made, I mean, it's just an example of saying I could take it off at any given point in time, irrespective of the fact that I'm in front of a camera. What I do know is that it's a changed perspective of how I looked while I had it on. But in the true sense of the word, the beauty that I know I have is a beauty that comes from the inside. So we love it as girls because it just peps us, it adds a vroom. And when the vroom is up, we feel that now, we are happening. But beauty is beyond what we see. And having said that, though, it's not lekker, it's not smart as a woman not to spoil yourself once in a while. Get that wig if it means anything to you. Get the dreadlocks if they mean anything to you. Because ultimately, it is what you feel. That is what others are going to receive out of you. So if we can tell you that we are beautiful, but you are not believing that we are beautiful, we will just be wasting time because you will not receive feedback that is incongruent with how you feel.
That is so true. That is so true. There's an opposite that is true, though, that us that have the level of confidence in our own beauty, it does not make us better than those that do not have and are putting on makeup to gain that confidence.
Yes.
And I think that as women, if we can just learn that, and it's something that and I'm speaking it because I'm saying, learn this, that if Tulu must put on makeup for her to feel beautiful, how wonderful that she has found what she feels makes her feel beautiful until she arrives to that place, you know, as well. Because, you know, you see on social media, you know, comments, man.
Yeah.
You know, when people would put a picture of a person with makeup or without makeup, and there's comments on, like, you know, different person or whatever, leave the people alone.
Yeah, listen, I don't wear over 500 rands on my face just to look the same as I was when I woke up. So leave me alone.
Yeah.
Let me look different.
flourish.
Let me look like my alter ego if I have to look like my alter ego, because I'm not gonna spend over 1,000 rands just to look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you say.
Yeah, it's very important. The self-righteousness or self-whatever thing, we must do away with, because then that makes a person feel like, I've just spent so much money and the world's putting me down.
I think it does also take a while to kind of get into any kind of like confidence where beauty is concerned, especially if you're a woman. I wrote this post somewhere in my Instagram some time back, it was a couple of years ago, about just my journey to accepting or finding my own beauty. And I think the first line of it was, I grew up around obvious beauties, so it took a while to find my own. For example, my mom is like, girl, you've got it going on. But also she's light skinned, she's the standard of what beauty is and how we define it. She's light
Even when I'm 55.
She's petite, she's light skinned, she has a cute nose, she had, you know, she doesn't have to wear specs to see. Thanks to us, you know. So there were all these things that I would silently look at her and be like, okay, I'm dark skinned, I'm darker, I'm dark skinned, I'm just darker. My nose is not cute. I look exactly like my dad. My dad's a very handsome man, but I don't want to look like a handsome man. I want to look like a beautiful woman.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, here's my angle, right? And my mom has all the angles. Take a picture of her from here. She's still pretty. She's symmetrical. For me, I had to be like, okay, nangithi kanje, nathi bangconywana. You know. And you know what I mean, though. And it was a thing I silently had. I would not tell anyone, even her. And the rest of my cousins were all light skinned, cute little nose, like they all looked the same, and then there was just me.
You've got the most stunning body.
And I had the body from her, but my trick was that I was funny. Even in school, like I used to be like, okay, I'm the funny girl. Everyone will know me because I'm funny. So you don't necessarily know me because I'm stunning, but I am funny, and you're gonna give me that. So it took me a while to grow into this whole beauty. Obviously, when you're a teenager, you go through all this nonsense of puberty, and then you slowly get out of that, and then the glow up continues. But it took me a while to be like, I know I can't see, but I actually have very beautiful eyes.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
When the specs are off, I mean, they're kind of useless eyes, but they're very beautiful. So it does take a while to grow into your own beauty and to accept yourself. It also takes encouragement. You don't want anyone, especially someone who's close to you, saying, or
yeah.
You know, it does. Some comments can come across as hurtful, as small and as a joke, but they end up being a little bit hurtful. So yeah, I do. That's the one thing for me. I won't lie.
Took long.
It did take me a while to go into the fact that, or to see my own beauty, because for me, obvious beauties look like this, especially because of what society teaches us, what we see on TV, whether it's Western beauty standards or even African beauty standards, where okay, now we're saying that Africans are beautiful on their own terms, but on our own people are still saying you're not pretty if you're dark skinned. You're only pretty if you're becoming colorist. So it does take a while. But, just be patient with yourself.
Yeah. I think for me, I always pity. I don't have a problem with women looking beautiful, putting on the makeup and that 1,000 rand and looking different. But I think I have seen when it becomes a dependency when the person can no longer wake up and say hi to everyone in the house without having that thing on, then I know that it is no longer a matter of enhancing and feeling great, but it is now a hiding place. It's an escape so that I feel I am acceptable, and because I have to be acceptable, I must always look like this. For me, I think that is sad, because you can tell that the person loses their originality and they literally become a complete new dolly that they will have to maintain for the rest of their lives. And yet, if you were to find them without this, you'd also be amazed to realize that there is actually a lot of beauty there. You know, I must just say that I was blessed. No feedback could do anything to me. You say I'm ugly, I laugh with you. You say I'm looking grand, I say sure, you know. And yet many people don't have that. The journey takes longer, you know, for them to discover who they are. Having said that, and before we close, just out of interest, Nobuhle, I know that it's a gift that you have, but where do you see yourself with this gift of really making us look like we just landed from space?
I'll just first start with the fact that I have already, you know, penetrated through the beauty industry, because not only do I do faces, I also do nails, I also do hair, and I'm in a process of actually starting something like tangible, like something big, and trust with God on my side, yo. Trust. I am gonna be out there. I'm gonna be known. Watch the space. It's Buhle _nose_ biz. I know for a fact with God and everyone by my side, because the family support, guys, amazing. Family, friends, and God. I do know I'm going very, very, very. Yeah. Are you guys getting me? Are you guys catching my drift?
Yeah, we are.
Very far. I'm gonna be big. I'll be, you know, listen, I have Beyonce on the line here, you know. She's on some, can I get my bros done list, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be big, guys. Watch the space. Watch the space. Yeah.
Just another question. Has it ever happened that you do somebody's face and it does not come out the way the person would have loved?
It happens. You guys, it happens. And you know, when it happens, you don't have to fine. They're gonna say comments, they're gonna tell you that this is not what I want, or this is not amazing, or this is not up to tea. And you just, sometimes it's usually, okay, for me, it's usually because of the skin type or the products not being matchy with the person's skin. And it's too late for me to actually, because the person is right here, the client is right here, it's too late for me to actually go into a beauty shop and get something. It has happened, I won't lie, quite a number of times. And I'd even tell the client, you know what, today I'm not happy, maybe it can be next time, discounts Nyana, you know, for what happened today. I'll make sure that next time when you come, I'll, you know,
have your products.
Have your products and have you done and have you filled up.
Yeah.
You know? So it has happened quite a number of times. But I have never let that bring me down.
Okay, well, that's good.
Instead of bringing me down, it's pushing me towards greater things. Like
how does she like the she?
The eyebrow,
yes.
Eyebrows, Because like I've learned how to do feather eyebrows now. Because I used to be that eyebrow person. It's okay, concealer. I've learned how to conceal and redraw eyebrows.
Wow.
Wow. I've learned how to conceal a person's actual eyebrows and draw another different shape from their natural shape.
So you're like a plastic surgeon.
Listen. I mean, I'm not doctor. 9290210. Sila. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I'm loving the fact that you are saying that it does not pull you down, because ultimately, when I come to you, I know I'm pretty, but I want you to make me even more prettier. It therefore becomes a nightmare after having been in your hand, and then I come out looking completely horrible, you know. So it does become important that you are able to take the feedback, because ultimately we come to you because we want to look in a certain way, and when we don't feel that we're looking in that certain way, chances are I'm not going to come back, you know. So I think it's just it's a nice game in that we're able to manage it, because every person that will come to you, some will come wanting to look like somebody else, and you've got to make sure that you are able to replicate that particular phase, those my brows and the lashes, afaneneka so and so, you know. So really it does take a lot of skill, and yeah, we are here to see you climb. I know that I'm looking nicer like this. We hope that you know that you look nicer, whether you have your makeup on or you do not have your makeup on. But what is very nice is just to zhuzh yourself up once in a while. It makes a lot of difference. It manages stress.
It does.
You feel younger and you feel beautiful. Even when they don't tell you, you go to the mirror and the mirror says, we are on point. We've come to the end of the show. It may have looked like a very easy topic, something to laugh about, something to celebrate ourselves with as women. But I do want to point out that behind every makeup is not necessarily someone who is very self-confident. So we are wanting to take this moment to say to you, woman, that you are beautiful. That beauty is not necessarily on account of the number of lipsticks that we wear. Beauty is literally coming from inside. So when you can embrace that you were made in perfection and receive that perfection, then makeup only just makes you up. It adds on the beauty that you already have. So to those that are at home, the younger girls that are having sisters and they're having moms at home, you can encourage the makeup, but not make it to be something that the child is dependent on. What you can do is build that self-esteem, build that girl child, give her the affirmations that are positive until ubuhle is developed from within, and the child ends up knowing and embracing that whether I am dark-skinned or I am light-skinned, I still am a beautiful girl, and I will grow to become a beautiful woman. So in a nutshell, we love makeup. It makes us up. It beautifies us. But beauty is in you. You have it, whether you have makeup on or you do not have. Stay blessed and embrace that beauty, because it is definitely there. The mirror is never wrong. Just love it. Stay blessed.